Hi everyone, if this is your first time, my name is Lisa and welcome to my channel. In today's episode, I'm going to share with you about the 5 positive things that can happen when you start putting yourself out there. So if you're excited, let's dive in. Now, like you, we're probably confused when we first started out putting ourselves out there in terms of personal branding because we're never entirely sure who are we going to attract, what's going to happen, what kind of opportunity will pop up just by us putting ourselves out there. And I had the same problem when I first started out because when I started my LinkedIn 3 years ago with 20 connections, I'm wondering whether it's even worth to be on LinkedIn or social media platform or doing personal branding and online networking. How is that going to happen for me? But here are 5 things that happened to me in the last 3 years that totally changed the way I do business, totally changed the way I communicate with people, and just bring me much more opportunities more than I had ever imagined. Now, number one, when you start putting content out there where people are given the chance to get to know you, collaborations might happen. So the keyword here is collaborations. Now, you know that instead of competing, collaborations is a better way to do business with many people, like-minded individuals, or, associated businesses in the industry. So in that case, people will start making contact with you, initiating collaborations. So whether you're collaborating for an event, whether you're doing some projects together, so whether you can intertwine your business with theirs, whatever it is, collaborations is a stepping stone to get your business to the next level with the help of another person or another company. The next thing you can expect to get is invitation. Now, invitation to attend events is a great thing, but just imagine when you start putting yourself out there, people start inviting you to be keynote speakers or panel speakers or be part to grace their ceremony or their event. And this is amazing because in the last 3 years alone, I had the opportunity to speak at over 100 stages. And you're talking from universities, business summits and conferences, or even private events, seminars, and corporate lunches. And I got all those invitations just by putting myself out there on LinkedIn and social media. So in this case, I'm letting you know, you never know who's going to invite you another time 6 months down the road or 3 months from now. So keep putting yourself out there. And you'll realize that there will be some invitations where people would like you to be present in their events and what they do. And it's totally up to you, of course, if you wanted to participate. It could be with remuneration or not. But most importantly is knowing that your personal branding is effective means that you're getting invitations along the way. Now, the next best thing about connecting with people online, especially on a global platform, is the opportunity to meet your partners. Now, not necessary that you meet partners on a day-to-day basis or even at networking events, but partners could be people who like to, for example, franchise a business in another territory. So if you have a great business that that's developing very well, and people might be interested to pioneer that same business or technology in their country, here's the opportunity where people can get to know you as well as consider franchising your business. So it happened for me and my business, which is a tech platform, a beauty e-commerce. We happen to expand and franchise into more than 10 countries because we got connected with partners online as we do our personal branding. Now, the fourth interesting that can happen is connecting you to investors. Now, this is amazing because people used to think that the conventional way of meeting investors or winning investors is through physical knocking of doors or even physical presentations. But now in the modern world of social media era, trust me, my company has been raising capital funding on social media, connecting with angel investors in more than 10 countries, and handling the process, cross-border money transaction happen all through via online connections. So this is possible that you no longer have to pitch in person. And it is possible only if you put your brand out there. Getting people to know you again, getting people to like you and trust you is what eventually going to attract a selective number of people who's bound to become your investors. And the good thing about capital raise, as you know, is always contributing to your company's growth and progression. Now, last but not least, of course, one of the great positive things that can happen is just that instead of just online community building, you genuinely make new friends. Whether you are in Singapore and you can make friends globally on social network. And that way, whenever you come to visit another country that you're not familiar with, there's a conversation with a friend that you've connected online to help guide you through the city. And I can imagine how beneficial this is. It doesn't have to be about business. but just knowing a friend, and if you need help in where they are or in a place that they are more familiar than you. So that kind of friendship would definitely come in handy. And likewise as well, if anybody would like to come to my country and we're good friends online, definitely I will be introducing you to events, hosting you in the country, and building, friendship in person as well. So friendship can also lead you to recommendation. So with good friends that believe in what they do, they may not necessarily have the business for you, but they're strong advocates to recommend you to someone else who might need your service, who might like to invite you for an event, or who might like to work with you in the future. So your friends on social media are also useful as well as beneficial to you, as much as you should also be a good friend to your community online. So that's it. When it comes to personal branding, those are those 5 key things that's going to happen to you, and they're highly positive. It's all about people you connect, and it's all about initiative that can happen. Now, as we recap, we start with people who are here to collaborate with you. There are also going to be people who would like to partner up with you. There's also people who's going to invest in you. There you're going to get invitations where you can start to be physically present in events, delivering speeches. And lastly, of course, you make friends globally, across the world, around the globe, all just through putting yourself out there. So personal branding, my friend, is a very key element in making you successful. Why? Because it's an opportunity for people to establish a bond with you, whatever it is, whether it's professional or whether it's personal. But that's the start of anything that could possibly happen. So I wish you all the best in putting yourself out there. Good luck in personal branding, and I hope you succeed in your business. So thank you so much for watching that video. I hope that would definitely put you in a better position and feeling more empowered to understand what personal branding can truly do for you. I do release 2 more videos every single week, so be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications. It would really mean a lot to me if you do. I wish you all the best in business. Please leave me a comment if you have any questions or feedback so that I can improve in how I deliver my videos in the future. All the best.